Picture me as a 12-year-old. My neighbor Dari is my idol, and it's her place I run to every day after school. I drop off my school bag as soon as I get through the door and get busy with homework. Then it's time to help out with her son, Noel, who has cerebral palsy. He's in a wheelchair and he is not able to walk. I feed him and I tell him stories, and I feel so happy when I'm helping him. Happy to know that I can support Dari in that way. At the time, I didn't know that looking after Noel was a dress rehearsal for the biggest challenge life would present me with years later. My name is Lilian. I am 44 years old and I was born in Venezuela. I arrived in Portugal in 2023. Being a migrant isn't new to my family. My parents are from Colombia and they moved to Venezuela to escape the hardship of life at that time. I was only little when I heard the stories of kids being kidnapped in Colombia to fight with guerrilla forces. It was a deeply scary time. Years go by. I grow up, become an adult, and have my own children. The conditions in Venezuela worsen. There is a lack of food and medicine. People are struggling. And it's then that we decide to go to Colombia. We move to Medellin. There's something beautiful about belonging to two places. It's like living two lives. You get to experience good things twice over. You learn the double amount of good recipes. I love a Colombian dish made of rice, beans, chimarrón, but my mouth also waters at the scent of Venezuelan arepas, a sort of flat cornbread filled with carnitas. And it didn't take me long to fall in love with the Portuguese habit of sitting down in a cafe, drinking an espresso while biting into a creamy pastel de nata. There was always something familiar about it. You see, the Portuguese migrant community in Caracas is huge, and they ran all these bakeries. So when I got here, it's like I already knew those tiles that are so popular on cafe walls. I had a memory of how Portuguese bread tasted like. When I was a child, my neighbor Dari was like a fortress to me. I looked after her son, Noel. He had cerebral palsy and wasn't able to move or speak. As a thank you, Dari would buy all my school books and my uniform, as if I was her own daughter. I loved Dari so much. And at the time, I didn't know that one day I was going to give birth to a deaf boy. That's my son, Juan. It's as if I'd been preparing for his arrival all my life, except I didn't know that one day Juan was actually going to be in my life. I am so proud of him. Portugal gave him a superpower, and that is the ability to communicate. It was here in Portugal that we managed to access the surgery he so needed and get him a listening device. It was here in Portugal that we found a bilingual school for deaf children. When I drop off Juan in the morning, I feel like he's always belonged in this school with these teachers and these other children. We were welcomed with so much love, and life began to change. Then Juan is learning sign language, he's learning Portuguese, and he even has a speech therapist. And for the first time, he was accepted into a football club. Thank you, Estrela da Amadora. And sure, that was a first for Juan, going to football practice. But it was a first for the other kids too, who had never seen a listening device. That day, those kids learned about being deaf. It was really emotional.
This episode is part of the audio documentary series VOZES, created by Centro Padre Alves Correia, CEPAC, in partnership with Largo Residências, as part of the ComUnidade 2.0 CLAIM Lisboa-Estrela project. VOZES tells the stories of migrants supported by CLAIM Lisboa-Estrela, a local center for migrant integration run by CEPAC, featuring interviews and writing by Cláudia Monteiro, narration by Pedro Saavedra and Cláudia Monteiro, and sound design and original music by Francesco Valente. This project is co-financed by the AMIF 2030 program and the European Union. European funds closer to you.